The nostalgia is strong with this one. So here we are, Season 3 Reloaded is finally here, and with it they added the BAL-27, and I already went through and unlocked Interstellar, Borealis, as well as the new Mastery type camo thing that they've added. It's gonna be locked to each season, but we'll get to that. So first up, here's Interstellar camo on the BAL-27, and here's Borealis camo on the BAL-27, and I'm gonna be honest, between Interstellar and Borealis, I think I like how Borealis looks just a bit more on the BAL-27. It is absolutely gorgeous. But interestingly, with Season 3 Reloaded, they added this new thing where it's gonna be like these weapon prestige mastery camos. So essentially here we have the one trick camo for Season 3 Reloaded, and to unlock it you just have to earn 150,000 weapon XP. However, you have to do that for every single weapon in the game. So if you do it for one weapon, you'll unlock the camo for that weapon, and that's it. That's all you have to do. However, if you want it for every weapon in the game, you're gonna have to do that specific challenge for every weapon in the game. So again, if you just want to unlock it for one weapon, you only have to do that. But if you want to have access to it on every weapon, you're gonna have to do this challenge on every weapon. They also have other things here saying that there's gonna be one for seasons 4, 5, and 6. Kind of strange that they waited to do it until Season 3 Reloaded, but anyway, here is the one trick camo on the new BAL-27, and yeah, you know, it looks pretty good. I don't even know how to describe it aesthetically speaking. It kind of looks like, I don't know, like liquid gold. If y'all ever watched Terminator 2, it sort of just reminds me of like, I don't know, like a golden version of the liquid metal on the T-1000. Personally, I think it looks pretty good, but I'm excited to see what the other camos are gonna be. I'm really glad that they started to add more camo grinds to the game, because not only do we have like the weekly challenges to go for every season that gives us a special camo, this season obviously being the Allegiances camo, which I honestly have no idea what it looks like yet, but we also always have these events to go for, the typical Interstellar and Borealis grind, and now these weapon prestige grinds. But outside of camos and all that, we don't have any more events that were added to the game. However, they obviously did end up adding the new set of weekly challenges, which gives us the Jack Wardens. If you recognize these weapons, and that means that, like me, you've been with the COD community for at least 15, if not more years now. You may be wondering why I say 15 years specifically, and it's because it's been 15 years since Modern Warfare 2 released, and as you can guess, yeah, these are essentially just like the akimbo model 1887s from that game. It's got the same animations and everything, does the whole spin around when you rechamber it, and it's just, it's so nostalgic, it's so good. Again, to unlock these, all you have to do is complete 5 of the weekly challenges for either multiplayer zombies or battle royale, so it's definitely worth it, because you're essentially, I mean, it is just a conversion of a Modern Warfare 2 weapon at the end of the day. It's an aftermarket part for it, but I mean, it's enough of a conversion to where it feels like an entirely new weapon, and a nostalgic one at that. They've definitely been leaning into the nostalgia this season, it seems. Between these, the BAL-27, the Moors, it's just been a nostalgia trip all around, and I'm all here for it. But anyways, they also ended up adding 2 new maps to the game, those being Checkpoint and Grime. They only have a 24/7 playlist for Grime. Again, I hate when they do this. I like when they give us playlists for every single new map. They've only done that like a handful of times in the past, and I don't understand why. There's new content in the game, and I'm just trying to play the new content, and they won't let me. So at this point, if you want to play one of the new maps, you can dive into this 24/7 playlist, but otherwise, we'll have to wait until we get the 24/7 playlist for Checkpoint, I'm assuming next week. I figure we'll go ahead and use the brand new BAL-27 as well as the brand new one trick camo for a little bit. Anyways, yeah, this is Grime. If we pull up the attack map here, you can see it's not exactly a small map, but it's not, you know, not like Stonehaven from COD Ghost by any means. It's just, you know, decent, medium-sized maps. It's a very modern warfare-ish map, and if you're wondering what I mean by that, I mean, it's pretty gray, there's not too many colors, it's rainy, it's very realistic. Overall, though, I've put a decent amount of time into this map so far, and I am really enjoying it. It's a pretty solid map. Is it going to be an all-time classic? I don't know if I mean, it's not necessarily going to be like the next Nuketown by any means, but, you know, it's a pretty good map, and I could see this one potentially coming back in the future. If I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not exactly sure what this place is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's literally just some random city somewhere in the world, but, you know, there's like graffiti all over the walls. Well, you know, I'm trying to show off the graffiti, but everybody's sweating for some reason. I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were playing the CDL trying to win $1 million here. There's some other cool details, like blown out walls and stuff. Can I show anybody anything? The buildings are destroyed and stuff, but overall, yeah, pretty cool map. I will say the stability of the servers was kind of dreadful yesterday. Actually, not even just the stability of the servers, but really just the stability of the game in general. So when I was in multiplayer matches, the game was lagging left, right, and center. I know for a fact it was not my internet because I tried playing other games and no other game ended up lagging the way that Call of Duty was. Furthermore, I have pretty fast internet, so, you know, lagging is never really an issue for me. And second off, my game crashed so many times yesterday, I tweeted about, like, rarely do I tweet about something if it's making me upset, but I had to tweet at Call of Duty directly. I was like, dog, what is going on with y'all's game? I literally crashed like a dozen times yesterday, and mind you, those dozen crashes were only within like a 2-3 hour span. Like, it was ridiculous. It was happening like once every other match. And I'm not talking like a soft crash, like, oh, the game freezes up for a sec, kicks me back to the main menu. No, I'm talking like the game would completely freeze up, crash, send me back to the home menu of the Xbox. Granted, it hasn't happened since yesterday afternoon, and when I first got on the game and did one of those things where I was like, update requires restart, so maybe they fixed it with that like mini update they put push, but still. Worst yet, it even happened during a match of zombies. So, you know, I was playing and I had a decent amount of loot on my character, right? Like, it was one of my more better looted up characters because I was trying to grind out Borealis camo here on the BAL-27. And next thing you know, my large rucksack, my 3-plate armor vest, all my self-revives and stuff, yeah, down the drain because the game crashed for absolutely no reason. It definitely wasn't as unstable or as terrible as Season 1 Reloaded was, because if y'all were there for Season 1 Reloaded, I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, I don't know if that was just me or if other people were having those issues too, but it was pretty bad. But thankfully, like I said, it does seem like everything's actually just working now. If I'm gonna be honest, you know, the nostalgia of the BAL-27 being back is awesome and all. And as much as I really do enjoy using the weapon, as great as it feels, this just isn't my BAL-27. There was something about the original one. There was something about the fire rate, the way that it sounded, the way that it reloaded. It felt like the BAL. But this, on the other hand, I don't know. It feels like it's trying to be the BAL, but it doesn't exactly feel like my BAL-27. The BAL-27 in MW3 feels like you versus the guy that she tells you not to worry about, except the guy that she tells you not to worry about would have been the original BAL-27 Obsidian Steed in Advanced Warfare. And again, I'm not sure what it is exactly, because for the most part, this thing sounds the part, it looks the part, it's just, I don't know if it's the reload, the sound, the fire, there's just something about it. It's just, it's different enough to where it's definitely not my BAL, but it looks like the BAL enough to where it gets a pass. I am also a nostalgia junkie, so if it's not 1-to-1, then I'm gonna notice those very particular differences. That being said, though, I mean, it does feel pretty good to use. I mean, you guys have been watching me shriek out so far. I mean, you know, the players are sweating a little bit, so I'm doing my best, but you know, I've still been managing to get some shrieks and stuff like that, so it is a pretty good weapon overall. But anyway, so I want to test out these, it's called the Lockwood Mark II, and there's like a whole aftermarket part thing for it, but let's be honest. These are the Model 1887 Akimbos, and they have finally returned after 15 years, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's see here. These things, oh, yeah, these things are definitely packing a punch. It feels like 2009 all over again, and I'm not complaining. Hold up, we got another guy up here. Dude, are we actually gonna shriek? Oh, no. Melee. We literally got an Overwatch helo right off the rip with these things. These things are insane. I can't wait to make little kids rage in S&D with these things. We got some more people outside. Oh my gosh, no, the match is about to end. I want to shriek out just a little bit more, please. No, we won the match. Dang it, I wanted to shriek out. Oh, look at that. I got the final kill cam, and it's a double kill as well. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, overall, Season 3 Reloaded is a W in my books. They also added new modes. The game got escorted here where you gotta escort like the little vehicle across the map, sort of similar to something like Safeguard from Black Ops 3, for example. And they also added Minefield to the game where basically every time that you die, you spawn a mine and you gotta like run around and evade those mines. It's pretty chaotic to say the least, but it's a lot of fun. So I definitely plan on making videos on both the Escort and Minefield modes. Both of those will actually just be in one video. So the next Call of Duty video that I make, which will probably be like 2-3 days from now, because tomorrow I'll be doing the monthly Q&A that I do every month. But then the day after that, I'll dive in and we'll make a video on Escort and Minefield, because those modes are a lot of fun, and I think that would make for a great video. Also, if you want to be featured in the Q&A tomorrow, just leave your questions in the comments and I'll include any questions from there in that video. I also already posted up in the community tab telling you guys to leave your questions there, so if you just kind of scroll a little bit, you'll find that post, as well as joining the Discord. You can also leave your questions there. Over in the Discord, I always let you guys know literally immediately anytime that anything is happening. But anyway, as always, mass shout out, thank you to all the Patreons and channel members, thank you to all the low ball tier, and big shout out, thank you to all the big ball tier, my last game, dad, and the shout out to all the G tier, run events on the cheese code. Thank you guys so much, guys, are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.